Hey traders, welcome to the really late stream. 1:16 a.m. Eastern time, and was not able to stream today. Internet was down for 7 hours. That was really annoying. So I figured with the internet up, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half ago, 2 hours, you get some price action and we get to see what happened, where Bitcoin is. You know, pretty uneventful day, but in the past, few hours, several hours, we got some price action. 4-hour candle close above 19,891.99, the previous cycle top. Candle close above that, and then immediate fall through, where Bitcoin's up 5.5%, over $1,000. And you just gotta say, hey man, the one low, the second low, the third low, and then what? The divergence that was there. This is, I mean, it can be.
See what happens, Larry?
Can be that, right? It's also that rule of three. 1, 2, 3, third time. How many times? The 3 times, right? 1, 2, third peak before drawing down 25%, right? 3 valleys before a rally. 3 valleys before a rally. Just over and over. The rule of threes so many times, man. Not always, right? Just like 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. This could be more, considered more, but I don't know, man. 1, 2, 3. 3 peaks before dumping. Just resolution. This audio, does this work? Are we on? I think someone tipped. Hold on a sec. Bitcoin's nearest highs of the day. It's not stopping right now. So look where we are now, right? Look where Bitcoin is now. This candle high close from August 30th, candle close from 31st, and the 2nd of September is right there. Besides that, not much anything, right? I mean, wow. Look at you now. 20,500 almost right there. What? $20,498. So you think you broke the heart line of the channel, you broke the horizontal line resistance. I mean, if you could just break this local level here, I mean, you could think that maybe the supply line of this channel, 1 and 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, could be hit. A 200 moving average right around there, 21,500. So it just, let's see. Not really making higher highs yet. And just made your lowest low, of the drawdown. So yeah, this is what can happen when your RSI ends up doing that. Thrice oversold, higher times, higher levels every time on lower prices. And that 18,000 and change level, it held, didn't it? That June 30th, only 1 time in history. Just kidding, now 2 times in history. It's played a role as a level for a reversal of sorts, yeah? Pretty cool. This thing on. I mean, it was a bearish breakdown, and then you get right back above it. There was just when you broke it, you started holding the levels looking left, and there's still another higher low on the RSI. Look at the daily. I haven't been able to look at charts, man. I've had no internet. It's been awful. Not much of any sort of like candle right now. Like just back above the kilo. This is just very important. When you're above this, hey man, we might be all right. We might be all right. You know what it really was in the end, and just I guess I was fortunate enough to be able to see it yesterday and talk about it on stream for a minute. Holy crap. No way, man. No way. Just like, no way. And on this exchange, on Bitstamp, yesterday, it was above 19,188, which was like its peak. Candle high close, whatever. Oh, man. Wow. It's the shark. Someone get Scott Carney in here. Wake him up.
Thank you for the late night stream, brother. BTW, love the Vegas tumbler. Just about to fill it up with coffee as it will be a late night.
Thank you, Mojibin, for the 20. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, dude. Speaking of Vegas, it's not ready yet. God, these NFTs, dude, they're such jokes. It's like I can't even mint an NFT anymore. It just takes forever. All right, we're at near those highs. And I would say that is certainly a reaction. Wouldn't you agree? Your type 1, your reaction. Holy crap. So you think in time maybe we get a type 2, but dang, if you're talking about a shark and it's gonna react and stuff, maybe 50%. If you're just talking about the bearish 5-0 that looms, it might be, it's trying to mint. All right, a 50% retrace, 21,876. That would give us a bearish 5-0. So, you know, bearish 5-0s will do this. And then here, we'll see. Maybe you get more divergence or something. Holy crap. Or if it comes for a type 2 and then continues downward, right? But dang, that's... And remember, we got to go to total real quick. No body bags today.
I like turtles.
No bears out today. The exhaustion of the bears just became very real yesterday, right? Very, very real. And it was pretty, really pretty.
Thanks for the late night stream, Sensei.
What's up, Crypto Clan? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to change the way I feel. If you're below 960 on total, you have to be bearish. Below 19,891, you have to be bearish on Bitcoin. Well, you're above them now. And thank you, Divergence, for getting us back above that level. We needed that bad. Bitcoin needed that.
Mitch, I'm not always able to interact live, but I truly appreciate your passion for TA. I'll call in a big bull elk for you in the mountains someday.
Wapiti, what do you mean a big bull elk? Okay. Thank you, Wapiti. I appreciate it. And Crypto Clan, thanks for the 7s, dude. All right. Chat's broken. Oh my god, it is broken. Oh, it probably had to do with my internet. When your internet goes out and you get disconnected, reconnected, it just gets all weird. You got to refresh the cache. Let's give it a shot now. Someone say something. Can someone talk? So we get any type of... Yeah. What is happening? All right, Bitcoin at session highs, at the highs of the day. The pump, highs of the pump, 6% up on the day, over 6%. Okay, if you're just going by Fibonacci, first stop, 21,079, that's a 382. But if you're looking at the daily, if I'm just looking at this chart right here, and I just see a candle high close, I would say 21.5, right? 21.5, because you, right? You can say whatever you want, but if you just look at the way where this asset has peaked out, where it's valid to, you know, that's adequate, right? Like, this is gonna keep going, right? Off the triple divergence. Here it is, chat. It's starting to work now. Nice. I'm gonna refresh it again because I don't want blue. No one can even see what blue. Who's blue, dude? Blue's Clues. Get out of here. There it is, 20,550. Wow, that was quick. What would Casey Stubbs do? Casey Stubbs would be like A and C. But man, it's like you gotta really pay attention to the 50% here if it's gonna do that. So, I don't know what's going on, man. This is weird. I can't post this link yet. It's so bugged out. Okay, sorry. All right. We were really, you know, concerned about Bitcoin below that key level. And it's like, but at the same time, altcoins kind of, some of them looked kind of really interesting. Really, really interesting. Let's go to Ethereum. Broke its resistance. It doesn't look like this is real life. Probably about, I mean, it's about to get validated, that idea. Head and shoulders, man. Yeah, more like inverse head and shoulders, right? Scuffed. It's all about, so 1730, you test this and break it, boom, 1972 again, because 100% chance. 100% chance. If it's real, you break 1730, you go to 1972. That's it. That's literally it. Get over it. Cry about it. So it's cool you broke above your previous local high from September 6th, a few days ago. And now you're testing this high from August 25th, but it's about to be 1729. And again, once that's gone, boom, straight line up. What would be a measurement of a structure like this? Okay, it's not a inverse head and shoulders. It's something else. It's a Quasimodo. Okay, the Quasimodo. There's your measured move. Takes you to the only thing that makes sense anyway. So there you go. That's how you would target if it did break 1730, okay? If it did, which it hasn't yet. But man, making a higher low than previous low, something paid. That's a very real higher low. And we have like 5 to 7 days until the merge. And all Bitcoin has to do is just not collapse. And these things can run, right? Right, one's like, hey man, Cardano, holy crap, dude. It was a shark. It was at an inflection point. There was divergence. And just yesterday talked about the hidden bullish divergence developing. A characteristic that others, a variable that others didn't have, really, none. And that's starting to play out, but a lot of these coins are underperforming Bitcoin right now. I bet you Bitcoin dominance, big old green candle, right? Big old green candle. Holy crap. Was below the key support and is now above. Talk about false bearish breakdown, you know. It was this level right here. You saw May of 2018. We were making our lowest level since February 2018. That's actually the first month I ever started streaming. Someone was just talking about today, and then boom, look at this green candle right back above it like it was a joke. Engulfing the previous 3 days. 72 hours gone. Green boy. So weird. All right, Jalen, man. What the? Okay, so just gotta wonder, is this the bottom? Is the bottom being put in once again? Holy crap. So they were just like, it was like Cardano showed like the dot showed interesting stuff. My God, man, it's so pretty. It's ridiculous. It really is. This one was just like, it was good. It was awesome. And then you confirmed it. So it's like one bottom, two bottoms. Now you got to break all kinds of resistance and stuff. You know, you're approaching at 769, but 830 after that. And you know, you get it. You're making higher lows and you're above the key support. This is like the trade setup. You know, don't know because Bitcoin's below that level, so it's kind of like just like 1 and then 2, confirming the bottom at the ice line. Wow. All right, my God, that's some solid stuff right there. Let's see if we can keep going. All right, if you're not long on it, just let's pay attention because they were there, right? Those bullish arguments were there for some altcoins, but man, it was just tough because Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin's above the level. Nice. And then what was KNC was doing good stuff, dude. It was the dragon. It's literally the unironic dragon. Was holding the line. It was holding the channel, double bottoming, got above the 200 moving average, broke the supply line, and it's going. Just a minute ago, hit its highest level since August 25th. And you just don't know, man. Like looking left, I could understand, you know, it at least 197 from here. And then look at history, just 230. 230, because that's what it does, man. That's all it does in here. All right, 120 to 230. Over and over and over again. Why not again? It very well could. Okay, and see something else. There were others, you know. Was it Link? Was Link doing? My God, man. Okay, Link's above 756. You know, I get it. You're going to test this 798 level. It's probably going to be tested. And if you break that, boom, 872 to 950. My God. Wow, that's crazy. Beautiful. Okay, and then I think Mana was at an inflection point too. Oh my God. So it's cool that it held again. Look at the triple divergence at the support. You fell below it for a moment, and then you're right back above it. So promising. Underperforming Bitcoin, but dang man, 1 and 2. Right, even here, right? Like 1 time and then 2 times before you got a bigger run to at least the top of the inflection zone. And so maybe 1 and then 2 here could take us. God, I have to like remake the NFT now. God. What's up, Nicholas? Nicholas, C, thanks for joining the Patreon, man. Be sure to sing the Patreon Discord. Thanks, dude. Kings, man. Support the stream. And the community, whatever. All of it. All right, so maybe we got a confirmation low on Mana at the right? Below this is death, 50 cents. So 1 time, no one knows. Maybe 2nd time, everyone knows. Let us see. Let's see how it plays out. We never know how it's going to play out, but all we can do is identify divergences, right? Third valleys, right? The last low. OMG was showing the same old stuff. Look at this. Is it like a type 2 return? Look at all this divergence. Like they looked good. It's just Bitcoin was just a pest below that level, and now it's not. So that was what we needed for the alts that showed these brilliant potential opportunities. Where it was like, hey man, on some of these altcoins, it's like you better not be shorting. You're either long or cash on some of the alts, because it just doesn't make sense to be taking shorts at 886s and pattern completion zones of bullish sharks, right? With all that divergence, it's like that's crazy. Yeah, isn't it crazy how 3 days of new data on charts can develop things? Isn't that crazy, man? 3 days of data. We're looking at the 4-hour chart like all the time. So it's a lot of stuff, man. So, excuse me. You had others like XLM. You know, now XLM kind of fell below the 886, but you can't say it didn't hold. Yeah, yesterday you were like, okay here. Go look at the XLM analysis. The divergence continued. So I mean, like 12 cents, right? 12 cents. I mean, it's just range bound with the harmonic. Yeah, man. XRP, remember, got back above 32 cents. And now it's at its highest level since the 26th of August. Trying to break above the 200 moving average, but it's just always going to underperform, right? Always. So, because it's such a terrible performer, you know, it's really hard to say if it's even going to make 37.7 cents. You know, like, who knows, dude? But yeah, the divergence that was identified yesterday on everything in crypto, it seems like it's catching, it's playing out. I mean, you know, for some of you out there, you know, Triple divergence was in the name of the stream title yesterday.
Thanks, Mitch, for all the info.
Whoa, it's
Can
so
you check
crazy,
out
man.
Altcoin
You were
moved
calling
immediate
this,
to
man,
0.19
3 days ago
respect
before the
the
triple
TA.
divergence existed. I'm not even calling. See, yeah, it's like I'm not even calling anything ever. Literally pointing out variables that exist on a chart at any given time, every day, 7 days a week, pretty much, right? You kept calling a crash, man. You kept calling for a crash. God, you sound like you're 5 IQ, dude. God, get out of my chat. Ridiculous. Yeah, you weren't calling triple bullish divergence yesterday. You weren't calling that. That was there. That was there. Go watch the effing stream from yesterday. It wasn't there 2 days ago. It developed yesterday. Yesterday. Hello? Even talked about the third valley. Oh, 1, 2, 3. But it's really tough, man, below 960 to be bullish. You're above it now. And the divergence got you back above the level. Holy crap. Unbelievable.
You're always wrong. LOL, more downside to come for days.
Oh, thanks, dude, for the money. I'd prefer you never tip me again. Yeah, you're always wrong. Literally wrong. You're wrong. You're always wrong, dude. You're wrong. And look at YFI here. Holy crap, 3 valleys. 3 valleys above the demand line again, and definitely above all real key supports, resistances. And that's what I was worried about, man, going live at this time. Like, what's going to happen? Just going to get, like, trash talked by poor losers, right? Have nothing going in their lives. Haven't succeeded in anything. They're just going to talk crap, man. Yeah, right? Can't even spell your, right? Yeah. Idiot. So, I mean, this is a pretty, I mean, if you care about traditional technical analysis, hey man, this is pretty interesting here, isn't it? Yeah, you're uptrending, and you've got this accumulation going on. Pay attention to YFI. Algo was another that, as of yesterday, talked about it hitting the support again. Like that could be really good. Could be. Oh, is this working now? Maybe. Dude, what? I think it's working now. I think it's working, Chaylin. All right, I'm gonna, this is the way it is. I just refreshed. Okay. Here's the NFT, freshly minted NFT, hot off the presses. There it is, man. There it is. 100% of those funds go to the Vegas meetup. Oh god, I got sirens, hold on. Refresh. Rare bulls being weird. I know, it gave me the gateway problem too. Just refresh. Oh my god. Yeah, so hey man, Algo that was at the bottom of the range once and then twice. Divergence like crazy. And you think maybe you can get a 35.79 cents from here. Very possible. Oh yeah, here it is. There it is. It has sound effects and stuff too. It has sound for sure. Yeah, I'll play the sound.
Larry. You see what happened, Larry?
Bruh. Yeah, that's I'll play it all the way through. It's not much. It's just an NFT, man.
You see what happened, Larry?
How many effing communities do you know that are making just NFTs for a Vegas meetup? Wow, dude. Sorry. Yeah, it's just okay. All right, so there's Adam was insane, man. Adam's crazy. Oh, hey, dude. 1412. Did it finally do it, man? Been like many years. No, not quite. My God, really? Guess that makes sense, yeah. 1461 was that target. Try that link. No, it says bad gateways. Dude, Rarebolt's got a problem. You just had to refresh. That's all you have to do. So 1470's next, and then 1661 after that. But man, this one has been unbelievable, hasn't it, Adam? So nice, yeah. Anyway, it's up only less than 2%. EOS was another insane one. Dude, above 150? If you're here long enough, you could see 223 EOS. I mean, it's got its local levels, yeah. I mean, 182 to test the local high, but dude, the next big inflection point from history is 223. This thing's been killing it, man. GRT was another one, man. Okay, let me just repeat everything I just said again. Whereas, like, man, that divergence just continued like many other altcoins. 886, so the shark. We flip the chart over. You know, certainly making lower highs than the previous highs, huh? But the performance just bad. Just not good performance yet. Just something to pay attention to. You know why? Because you know what 10 cents is, right? 10 cents. December of 2020. You remember 2020, man? Here it was. It got listed. You just held that again. 1 and 2 and 3 maybe? 3 valleys. Just, I don't know how it goes up because it's just like, it's GRT. It's like, who's going to buy GRT? For real. Dude, why? Dude, I just unmuted it. What the? Good God. No, so HBAR, man. Don't know, dude. It's so weird. Just keep watching it now. You know, it fell below that 6 cent area, but got back above it and continued to diverge. And it's just kind of like, man, you gotta want to. Is that it? Is that the bottom on HBAR? You know, all these things were here. They had already existed. They've been here for few days. We've been seeing the 886s of these harmonics, and it's like, it's really tough, man, to have much conviction with Bitcoin below 19,891, but it's back above it now. Total's back above 960. The triple divergence, I guess, ushered that in. Yeah. So I mean, like, what if it really was the bottom? You could target for 7.5 cents or 8 cents if it holds, which we never know if it's going to hold, but nice. Yeah, then there were others like, man, some held perfectly, and then some couldn't do anything. Some had to just fail so miserably. But really, I mean, you know, like hot, you know, it hit the 886 and actually ran. It did make a 50%, but that happened off of the 886 before dumping again with Bitcoin. But it's still right back above 0.2 of 1 cent. So, pretty interesting. I don't think it got invalidated, right? It probably went to the hop or close to it. Harmonic optimum price of the, I don't know. It wasn't even really a chart. It was just an M shape. The 100%. So, yeah, I think there are a few more maybe. Yeah, there was like ICP that like, hey, it was inverse head and shoulders. Maybe it still was. It was just like two on the shoulders. It was just this level. It's kind of crazy, man, how it held. It is crazy. The low from May 12th. Look how it went to go test it again. $6. And I was breaking above that potential little neckline. And, you know, there's so much work to do. And who's going to buy it? It's freaking ICP. But a lot of the altcoins were just doing stuff similar to this, you know. They just were. KSM was doing something kind of. Yeah, it was kind of like the same inverse head and shoulder stuff. It just kind of had to do it twice. Still there though. I mean, it's like the 886. You know, you get it. It's just like, interesting. But Bitcoin's terrible below 19,891. But okay. Nice, dude. Was that it? I mean, not much. What is it to talk about? I mean, that was kind of it. I mean, you want to see the S&P and stuff, since I wasn't able to stream today. Hey, Double Down, man. Thanks for the NFT purchase, man. Thank you, man. Jesus Chimes for Double Down, dude. Thank you, Double Down. He bought NFT. Let's see. Gotta refresh. Yeah, there it is. What did they do to the site? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Double Down. Much love. So, as discussed yesterday, the S&P filled a gap from July 26th, and about 22% of the time, gap fills can act as support or resistance. It seems like it kind of did, but you were up 0.66% today. Who cares? Oh my God, imagine caring. Is there triple bullish divergence on the S&P right now like Bitcoin? No. I mean, I think you could very well go to 4,058 and test it as resistance. Easily. That means there's a little more upside. Potential upside. Who knows? It could be terrible like it was the 26th and not be able to backtest 42.35 as resistance. So, yeah, when I'm looking at this chart, like how can you not be skeptical of the markets? How? You just, you think everything's fine? These consecutive lower highs, lower lows? We're going into the end of the year where really bad things happen historically. Okay. Just don't worry about it. Oh yeah, let me just link that. Forgot. Yeah, like it matters. It's a bear market, dude. BNB wasn't able to do it, man. BNB was not able to dump, and how could you? Because Divergence just continued to develop. It's just impossible. Like, yeah, just too much divergence, right? I mean, a false bearish breakdown, certainly a false bearish breakdown. You know it. And back above it and back the highs from August 30th. And who knows, man? That could be, you know, it could. If you're below 330, though, I don't want anything to do with this asset. It was almost a coin flip anyway at this level, because it's either $200, 220, or 350 where there's inflection points. Anywhere else, it is. This is exactly the type of behavior you might get. Chop city, chop zone, right? Lowest risk for a short, lowest risk area for an entry. Enter for long or enter for short. In between, crazy chop up and down all the time. Yep. Yes. Still, I mean, it's really not even that impressive. This isn't even that great. Really not even that great. Man, I think we're just like cautious optimism. First level of positive momentum total seen since August 16th. Nice. Like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, man. Yeah, here's Litecoin. Right, Litecoin didn't really. I mean, I guess it kind of showed hidden bullish divergence, but if you're right back at this 61.66 level, it's getting really interesting, right? This was like a short trade setup. It hit one target of the three, and then that was it before running again and back testing resistance as resistance. So it really wasn't that great. But what the most recent thing that's happened now is you made another low. Sellers tried again and they failed. And these lows are higher than these lows, and this low is higher than this low. And now you're testing resistance again. It's very interesting what's happening now. The low, then the higher low. So if you break 61.66 for real, you $73 possibly. Target for that. It just depends though. You haven't broken that. So when Bitcoin could start pulling back and reversing, it's like, who cares? Until you break this level, who gives a crap? But it could be confirmation low. 1 and 2. It could be. All right. Note to self: never do late live stream again. Holy crap. Haven't looked at VeChain in a minute, so we'll look at it for a minute. Does anything? Nothing about this looks great. Nothing at all. Like, hasn't done anything. Hasn't done anything, man. All that divergence, though, just like others, triple divergence. But nothing impressive. Nothing to do here. What's the point? Nothing. And that's the thing. It's some are like VeChain, some are like Dot. So right now, cryptos are not created equal. It is not so homogenous. I mean, homogenous maybe when there's volatility and impulses and stuff, but not created equal in terms of an edge and development of a trade setup opportunity, right? I mean, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have the same looks as something like Dot, which Dot is really just like a specimen. Like this is incredible. I was not live earlier. I had no internet for over 7 hours. It was awesome, dude. It was really cool. So yes, sir. Let's wait on it to.
The Digitroot Suka dragon is coveted by the knowing and revered by the lesser. It instills fear and terror in the hearts and minds of those who question. Seal your fate and fortune by harnessing the unrivaled power. Daily, sir.
Thanks, yes, sir. Yeah, we can go to Suka. Sure. All right, this was probably. I think this is the best one in the whole market. You know, for like everything you would want from the book. Yeah. Love it. Dot. A favorite because variables at in context, all of it, man, just incredible. Okay. Let's go to that real quick. Sorry, dude. It couldn't get to the 1618. It's still. I mean, it's not like having problems. Like, it's up 5.42% today. Man, it sure looked like it was one top and second top, but yeah, it's not making a lower low yet, so it's fine. But this is, you got to be really careful here, man. And really, you know what it is. If it was this, then it has the pattern completion zone only is this. It should be a crab. It's a standard crab pattern, and it's a 1618. 1618 is the pattern completion zone. But it hit the 1272. Okay. So it's pretty beautiful. It's actually wonderful. No idea if we get there, but that's a level where you're waiting for a major reaction. But dang, dude, it's been holding up pretty well after topping out at the 1272 twice now. It can be a trap all at once, man. I don't care what you call it. If it can just stop, if it just doesn't collapse hard, then some of these altcoins could play out. You know, they could. They could. So I wonder if Suka will get there or not. That's it, dude. There's nothing more to talk about. Oh, you asked for the daily. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there isn't. That's technically bullish convergence on the MACD. RSI it could start developing bearish divergence. But dang, man, you be bouncing off 70, really? I mean, you're kind of okay. You're a little bit overbought, you know. A little bit overbought. Just, you know, another wave up, add a 1272. It doesn't really, you know. What we could do is, I bet you it's some sort of amazing channel, isn't it? Gotta be right. No, maybe not. Not so easy. I don't know. Let's mess around. I think I've already tried this. And let's see. This is it then, I guess. This is if we're gonna confine it. Okay, heartline. Oh, yeah, that's it, man. Okay. All right, we got like, that's it, man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the bottom, then 1 and now 2 on the top. So yeah, overbought in the uptrend when hitting the supply line like that. So let me move this. There you go. So just clean it up a little bit. Yeah, there you go, dude. That's it. All right. That's only a request, right? Because NUU, he tipped. I didn't see that. Future News Cyber, I haven't been here in a really long time. It's right at this level, man. My God. Talk about scary stuff. Holding it, though, you could go to 24 to 26 cents again. Look, the lows from December 2020, January 2021. And you can see the low from July 2021. And look how locally, lately, this whole year, you've been holding it. So you're like, you said you needed it at 19 cents. I'll be danged if I don't see some sort of harmonic, but I don't, dude, it's so illiquid. You just know, like, okay, you see the lows there. Clearly inflection. Clearly. And you're just right at it, man. If you can break it, you could understand why it could go to 25 cents or 24.80 again, okay? So you don't want to, I don't think, I mean, it's tough because look at this crap, man. Goes out on 11.1 cents, but gets right back above it. Just stop out. It's just, how do you set stops on something that's just prone to do that so often? But yeah, man, if it gets above this 16.5, stays above it, you can see history, what the price action does. So that's all I can do is tell you about that. Yeah. Does that make sense? That was for just saying. Just saying, man. Yeah, I'm sure there are many. Look, like Hex is like that too. Hex, man. Hex is at this support, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's like 3.9. Let's go to the other one. The Uniswap one. Yeah, there. So this is like really important for if you're a Hexican. I don't think any Hexicans are awake right now. Hey, Dr. Hansen, 365. Thank you so much for purchasing the second Vegas meetup NFT. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Dr. Hansen. Here he is. Here he is, Dr. Hansen. I'm Chris Hansen. Take a seat. Take a seat, man. Yeah, new NFT up. It's for the Vegas meetup. It's like crowdfunding for it. You know, proceeds go to supporting that event, or it'll be the first joint live stream I've ever done with another streamer, or with Scott Carney himself, and it will be in front of a live audience. So a rented out room, you could imagine, right? So why we're crowdfunding that. So Hex above 3.9 cents. That's really interesting. Continued to diverge in the end on the RSI. Man, looks like there's so many other things, right? Just continues to diverge. Look at that, man. Both oscillators. Hex is okay. If it can just sustain its price above 3.953 cents. That's it. Going back to Ethereum, that you would think now is going to test 1730. I don't know if it'll break it, but if it does, you can imagine the target. The target above 1730, if it's real and not a scam fake out, is $1972 to $2,043. You could also imagine what's happening now. Momentum is beginning to possibly shift on it and is giving you some sort of ugly Quasimodo looking inverse head and shoulders, right? You broke a supply line too. The supply line was breached. You did it, man. From the channel. But dang, man, is that real? I wonder. Is this real on Ethereum? Holy crap. Remember when 3 days ago this didn't exist? Remember 3 days ago when like this data didn't exist? But now it exists? Isn't that crazy? So, interesting. Really interesting. It's all about 1728. Like, if you can break it, I'll tell you the upside potential. If you can break it, which you haven't, but if you did, there would be 13.5 to 18% upside on Ethereum from here. Big ifs. Big ifs. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just here to identify that. What that is, that's momentum trying to shift back to the bulls that had control for a couple months, lost it, but might be trying to regain it with the higher low and the pivot. Quite possibly. Hey, Jacob T, man. Jesus chimes. Jacob T, supporting the Vegas meetup, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Seriously. Thank you, Jacob. Kings, man. Here he is, dude. There's Jacob T, the man. God, what's it doing? There it is. Thank you, man.
Zim 886 inbound. Set your alarm.
Zim? We can... What is that? Are you telling me to look at Zim? Is that you're telling me to do, man? Look at Zim. Look at Zim, he says. Alright. So, Zim. Integrated shipping services. Let me... Okay, thank God it's not in this one. Integrated shipping services. Yeah, well, I haven't been here in a minute, man. This is all I got. Let me extend this out. The zones. Yikes, man. Oh my God, yeah. It's just so ugly, man. It's just like it's like so many other things. It's like almost everything else, right? You know? It really is. Look at that. Oh my God, the bearish divergence up there. Dude, it's so bad. The day it paid out its dividend, it gapped down like it had a bad earnings report. And yeah, look at you. Below the low from May of 2021, July 2021. What is this? This is marine shipping. Oh God. Well, yeah, Dow Jones Industrial Transportation looks bad. So you're certainly in a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows consecutively. Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow. Someone would be like, dude, it's a wedge. It's a wedge, bro. That no, it's not. Look how it broke it. Broke that. No, just a big old downtrend. I think you're on deck is 28.24, right? If you're below 33.50 to 34.50 long enough, why not 28.25? That seems like the likely target. From there, yeah, you're screwed. And he's talking about an 886, meaning from the all-time low to the all-time high. The 88, and I certainly think that is not a bad idea. That's a bubble pop, man. 886 is $20.46. Sure, it's trash. You know what it would be? It'd be a big old bullish shark. The whole chart would be that. It would just be this. It would be this. Oh yeah, perfect, dudes. Yes, come on down to the 886. Or at least the 786, which it literally is 28.24. Yeah, there you go, man. See ya. You're right. You are right. I wouldn't say it's a good looking short. Like maybe it was, but how do you just... It's like Bitcoin losing 25, 30% of its value in less than a month, in 28 days or something. And it's like, where were you when it presented a much better argument and lower risk for the short? And at the same time, it's just like, yeah, it's below 19.891, but still. Yeah. And the altcoins were showing those. Man, if Bitcoin just doesn't collapse, some of these things could do something. It's just bad macro. No matter what you say, it's a bad macro. Okay. Yeah, probably a lot further to fall, but it might just take time. A lot of time. All right, Bitcoin near its high. I mean, $20,600. Yeah, man. Just like, I've been so out of it. Like, I haven't had internet. It's been really tough to do anything.
Gentlemen, in the mix.
Sorry, just like scanning through some stocks. I haven't been able to do anything today. Yeah, we looked at Bitcoin dominance, certainly. Well, let's look at one that is a market driver, and that's Apple. Remember how Apple perfectly hit the 886, but is now fallen below 156.80. It's still below it. Yeah, a little oversold, but and it could rally all the way back up to 171. It could type 2 return at 173, sure. But when you're below 156.80, you just gotta think, interesting. Around this level, though, you've seen reaction, so I can't be surprised if I see another reaction. Yeah, a little bit of maybe from this low to that low. We'll see that daily. I wonder if it's like a bullish 5-0. Yeah, it might turn into it if you pivot here and rally, but man, being back below the 200-day moving average is kind of concerning, isn't it? But all I can tell you is you are, in fact, below 156.80, which you need to get back above. If you get back above it, easily get back up to 170 to 175. Yeah, sure. But below it, oh man, could be going to 145. Interesting. And then Google bounced off its flag, its bear flag, demand line. How about that? Dang, man, are you trying to kid me that there really is hidden bullish divergence developing down here? Dude, it's so bearish that the trend is so bearish. Maybe it rallies and comes back to the heart line off of this. I just don't know how you could trust anything that looks like this. Like for like our real long. Like, dude, that is something else. Oh, I got 10 million views on my channel. That's good, man. That's good. Well, it took me forever, right? Thanks everyone for being one of those views. Bitcoin's at 20,600 and climbing. Yeah, we could look at the DXY, but I'm sure there's always an argument for a reversal here, isn't there? Always an argument. Always. And once again, it's there. I mean, yeah, look, I mean, it's like a high and then the higher high. Like now you're showing very real bearish divergence. I mean, that's real. Okay, bearish divergence. I mean, pretty much the MACD is too. Right, I mean, that's... I'm gonna be technical about it. There was one, and here's two. Sure, this is the daily. So, all right, so triple bearish divergence of the daily. We'll see if how well it performs, you know. Will it perform well, or will it just be trash and make a higher low and go again? No idea, man. But yeah, that's there. Daily bearish divergence is there again. Last time it happened, I'll show you the last time it happened was June 14th. Look, you showed it, you started reversing, here it was, and what happened? Just like, nope. Just gonna run again. No, I know what you're talking about. You go to the monthly here. Look at your monthly. Look at this. You didn't quite get there, man. You haven't, like, I'm thinking if you're going for a W, it's this W. It's a monthly W. It's an 886 from the 2000 highs, where the PCZ would be like 115. You haven't gotten there yet. And they got to 110.89. Bitcoin is doing it still. Still near its highs of the day. 20,665. Damn, man. Keep it up. You do it for the altcoins. Do it for the altcoins that were showing a really very good looking setup, you know, for like higher prices. Just do that, man. But I get it. I mean, you know, do it for the shark. Do it for this. Literally do it for that. That's crazy. That's like actually crazy, isn't it? An asset hits an 886 from its low and ends up showing triple divergence. That's freaking incredible, man. It really is. I don't know how it's gonna, like, how it's really gonna play out in the end, but dang, at least the reaction you're getting is just ungodly. Really is.
When you see my corpse carried out, do not cry.
So we talked about a 50% retrace with like 21.9, 22,000 for a bearish 5.0.
I am not leaving.
I don't know, you know, you're gonna type 2 first. But what a run this evening. Definitely. It looks even better on the daily. It's actually there. Like, look at that. And there's your positive memo.
When you leave me in the grave,
And what's so crazy about it is, if you're going from like this low to this low, you could almost say RSI divergence in the end. It's really tough. 8 hour, oh yeah, I bet, man.
you will only see me
Yeah,
descend.
look at all the divergence. Same as the 4 hour. 12 hour, I'm sure, was also, I think there was also divergence. 12 hour.
Now watch me rise.
There was, yes. Triple divergence. Crazy, man. Nice. For now. Hey, I've been live over an hour, so. The bottom one's the RSI. The second one, this is the RSI. This is the MACD histogram, excluding the signal lines, the MACD lines. None of those. I don't use those. They give a lot of false signals and stuff. So
Like the end. It seems like a sunset.
what's up, Eric, dude? Crazy stuff, dude. Freaking shark out, real shark hours. Not even a big one, but there for now. Crazy.
Mitch Hype-E.
Thanks for the hypees. Hypees in the chat. Hypees in the chat. So just stay above 19891 long enough and you'll be just fine. You really will. I don't have milk. I don't have milk to chug. Total's gonna be like the same channel as Bitcoin, really. Having it like this. All right, so, you know, coming on up, total will be like 1.03 trillion to see a supply line. US, you can imagine what US dollar tether dominance looks like. Dump. Big old dump. Couldn't do, dude, couldn't do it. It was so close. It just couldn't get it together, could it? That resistance was so real. Oh God, 1, 2, 3, triple bearish day. If I was here, man, I just had not had internet. But that right there was the inverse of the total crypto market. See, triple bearish and then triple bullish. They inverse each other, of course. Of course, man. We've already looked at big one dominance, man. It held support after hitting its lowest level since February 2018, which is insane. So that's it. Yeah, couldn't break resistance, and buyers were certainly exhausted in the end. Close. Very close. Yeah, Shiba Inu is actually really interesting here. Again, it's like, you know, GRT and it's like Bitcoin Cash. It's like Litecoin. It's like, is it double bottoming? I mean, certainly divergence, like triple divergence. Just like a lot of everything else in the market, most other things like showing triple divergence on Shiba Inu coin right now. Kind of nowhere, like just kind of happening. I don't know, maybe at this high from July 9. But you got to get above 1340. You get above 1340. Oh my God, it's gonna moon above 1340. But the good news is it's still making like higher lows in the end, right? It's trying to. Let's just see how the divergence plays out on Shiba. Hasn't done a very good job so far. Not yet. Yeah, it's working now. I think it's just Raribles like meeting its it's like a dead platform now. Volume's gone. It's gone, dude. On all NFTs. So I just figured like it'd be a lot easier to mint things and it not get weird. So Bitcoin's at 20,700 and still climbing as it just did that. I mean, it's like it's hitting its highs of the day. Bitcoin's actually just hit its highest level moments ago. Highest level since August 26th. August 26th, man. So yeah, there now you're just testing. Dude, there's so much chop now, right? I mean, look, there's a valley from July 26th. Okay, if you break the valley from July 26th, 21,730. 21,730 is the supply line. It's 200 moving average. Okay. Man, that divergence was insane. The theory was third valley, divergence, 886, of the low from June 18th in the end. That's really, it's just this. It's just this. That's all it was. It literally was an 886. And that. Don't forget the 886 and the triple divergence combo. That can happen. Yeah, I would say not very much. Dude, this is not hype. This is inverse hype. But yeah, yes, it's gonna happen. Okay, eventually. So I'm just gonna leave and go to sleep or something. But really cool, dude. Just wanted to, you know, I guess I wanted to go live to just talk about the charts, but you know, just to kind of look at the price action and how cool it is that something that, you know, it was bearish below 19,891. It was, but it was an 886. It was divergence. Altcoins looked okay. And so this happens. It's up 7%. So enjoy your evening. I'm just, I'll be back later.